can't believe we found my mother alive. Well, you know what I mean.
So it really hasn't been all that long since we last left off, but already I'm feeling very lost in this place. Now I know at the moment we're supposed to go find those watchers, or keepers, they might have been called. And we also need to keep an eye out for that dragon. And there's that horse again. Which kind of makes me wonder, is he ever going to lead us to his skull? I honestly don't think so. But as for the dragon, I'm assuming he's either going to be flying around somewhere, or he may even just be sitting around guarding something. Oh, and as for those soul husks, at the moment we're at 14, so we really only need just a few more. Oh, and speaking of those husks, there's one more. So that'll put us at 15. And are there any more around the area? Here's one. And then I'm assuming this building here might be housing the first watcher. Oh, so is that him over there? In the dragon bone armor? Okay, so they are called keepers. And my oh my, he's pretty damn big. And look at all of these souls up here too. Kinda wonder what he planned on doing with them.
Done and done.
Alright, so there's one down. Still two more to go, though.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Oh, and we've got company. Lucky for us, it might just be the one.
That'll teach you.
Oh, maybe there are a few more. That should do it, though. Yeah, that does kind of suck that we can't pick up his armor. Although then again, I really doubt it would have fit us. Oh. So all those souls must have been attached to him in some way. Because they're all gone now. But yeah, I guess onwards to the next keeper then. Alright, we may have something over
Who's
here.
there?
Oh, and a lot of soul husks.
That'll teach you.
You know, at the moment we already have about 32 of them, so I'm really not sure we need any more.
Emptiness consumes me.
Although, if he doesn't mind, I guess we'll pick him up. Because you never know, maybe we can buy a bit more if we have extra. Yeah, honestly, I don't think we ever explored this part of the Soul Crane. Because I'm seeing a lot of souls that we never encountered before.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, wow.
Done and done.
Yeah, I guess that's the main problem with only having half a soul. Because our health really seems to be draining a lot quicker than usual. Oh, and is this him over here?
Arvak! You saved him! His soul is free, I can feel it! He's such a loyal beast. Here, I'll teach you how to call him to you. He'll help you get around this wretched place. But I'm sure he'd be much happier someplace sunnier. Goodbye, hero. Take good care of Arvak for me. Such a good horse.
Okay, very cool. So I guess if we do ever end up getting our horse killed again, which seems to be a reoccurring problem, it sounds like we'll always have a backup. Alright, this should be him. Oh, wow. What the hell was that? Oh, that can't be good. Was something flying around here? Because by the looks of it, this may be that very tall tower Serana's mom was talking about.
Where'd you come
Which
from?
I thought would mean the dragon would be here, but it may just be this other keeper.
Get it now while we can.
Boost!
Alright, he damn near killed us, but at least he's dead now. Question is, how the hell do we get down? Is it something up here? Alright, here it is. Oh, and here's one more soul.
Fearlessly charge the enemy. No, much too dramatic. What do you want?
Wait a minute. Didn't we find his note?
How does anyone expect me to write my opus with all of these rude interruptions?
Opus? What do you mean?
What do I mean, indeed? If I hadn't lost all of the pages, I wouldn't be in this predicament, and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Okay, see, I had a feeling there may be more of those pages. But how about we just start at the beginning?
Very well. I suppose a moment or two of my time couldn't hurt. I am Jib. Some call me Saint Jib. Others call me Jib the Eradicator. Perhaps you've heard of me.
I'm afraid not.
I can't say that I'm surprised by your answer. Until I get my second volume published, no one will ever know of my achievements.
You're talking about a book? Not sure how you would get that published in here, but alright.
A book? I'd hardly call a 26-volume epic simply a book. Surely you've heard of the rise and fall of St. Jim the Eradicator, hero of Morrowind and savior of the Dulma.
Well, once again, that's gonna have to be a no. You ever thought about using a shorter title, though?
Maybe you should leave the writing to an expert. Stop making foolish suggestions.
And how's your work going so far?
Terrible. Simply terrible. I was in the midst of writing the second volume, and they just threw me into this prison. It's unfair.
Wait a minute, you said you were thrown in? By who?
That damn Dremora and his minions. They didn't even give me a chance to explain who I was.
So the Dremora captured you? That's an interesting one.
Well, I assume so. It cast a spell at me from some kind of strange black crystal. Next thing I knew, I arrived here.
You know, you should really write all this stuff down. Might lead to a better selling book. But, it sounds like your soul was trapped here.
My what? Wait. That means...
You're dead.
No. All these wasted months? Or has it been years? I don't even remember how much time has passed. No, my work will never see the light of day. My name will be forgotten.
Well, I guess, seeing as how I can enter and leave this place, maybe I could lend a hand.
Perhaps. Do you have a way out of here?
I do indeed. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like you'd be able to go with me.
Maybe I can't leave, but my writings can. In order to write the second volume of my opus, I need the notes from my first volume. Otherwise, I need to do all of this from memory.
Alright. I know we have one page, but how many others were there?
When I was tossed in here, I felt myself falling, and I dropped the pages I had been holding. There were 10 of them in all. Find them for me, please. I beg you.
I'll try. Oh, by the way, why did those Dremora ever attack you in the first place?
Well, that's a ridiculous question. Everyone traveling through here has said that the Oblivion Gates have been opening all over Tamriel.
Oh, man. This guy's really that old? You know, that really was ages ago.
Has it been that long? Oh my. Well, it started with the followers of Mehrunes Dagon having Emperor Uriel Septim VII assassinated. Without a Septim on the throne of the Empire, Dagon was able to leave Oblivion through the gates and attack.
Yeah, so I gotta wonder if this guy was ever actually in Oblivion. That would have been pretty cool. That being said, why was the dragon able to do this?
All I heard is that without a Septim sitting on the throne of the Empire, the dragon fires in a place called the Temple of the One were no longer lit. This meant that we were vulnerable to the forces of Oblivion.
And then what ended up happening?
Well, I don't know. Everything seemed fine until that Dremora attacked me. I only heard later about the gates from the other souls. I can only assume the gates have been closed by now.
Yeah, that would seem to be the case. Where were you captured at, though?
I had just moved from my ancestral home in Morrowind to the continent of Cyrodiil. I settled in the city of Kvatch to write my memoirs and to find some peace and quiet.
So that's where you were attacked, then?
Indeed. One moment I was writing diligently, and the next my door bursts open. It was a cadre of Dremora. The city was under attack. I took it upon myself to join the cause and fight the Dremora, thinking this would simply be another feather in my cap.
You know, it really doesn't look like that worked out too well for you.
The reason I'm standing in front of you as only a whisper of my former self should tell you that. I never knew what became of Kvatch. I wonder if they were triumphant without me. Thanks again for searching. I don't know what I'd do without my pages.
No problem. Seeing him, though, really makes me want to go back and
Write those pages.
play Oblivion again. Just so I can really find out if he's an actual character that lives somewhere in Kvatch. Because once again, that would be really cool. But it's just been so long that I don't ever remember seeing him.
Where'd you come from?
Alright, there's that last keeper. And this time he has got himself a lot of guards.
Still remember how to fight. Done and done.
Good news is that apparently we haven't woke him yet. So I wonder if maybe there's a better place we could set up at.
Who's there?
Oh, seems a bit too late for that. And he's using dragon bone weapons too. I could have sworn though those weren't available till the Dragonborn DLC came out. But I gotta wonder if maybe we can acquire at least one of them during our time here.
Foos!
Alright, well that wasn't so bad.
Brought some soul husks? Or are you wasting my time?
No, I actually found quite a few of them.
Of course I do. What do you want?
Depends on what you have. I guess sword would do fine. Or maybe some armor too.
This won't stop your soul from getting ripped out, but at least you'll look good when your corpse hits the ground.
Alright.
I might just be a soul now, but I'm still not going to give my stuff away. Bring me at least 25 husks, and then we'll talk.
Okay, so it seems like maybe whatever he drops is random. For the most part, that is. Although I think whatever we just got might have had some kind of enchantment on it. So at least he has that going for him. Alright, nice. So apparently she's already free now.
You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Very impressive.
So now that that's done, you're able to hand over the scroll, right?
Yes. Please follow me. Keep watch for Durnevere. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate.
The sooner we get out of this place, the better.